Welcome back, sluts. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We've got a lot to do.
Now's better than later.
And let's see if we can get to it all.
So you have returned to us, Tamlen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Haran.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haran.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you? I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlen pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Tamlen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I'm sorry, Haran. I'll try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
I don't know if I remember all of the tale.
All Dalish should know this tale, and hold its lessons close to heart.
Alright, but you may regret asking.
Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Tamlen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
Not to mention that Shemlin cities smell terrible.
All right, that's quite enough out of you. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenon. Never again shall we submit.
The oath of the Dales, and no smart-mouthed comment. Thank the creators for small mercies. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlen quickly.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Tamlen.
You know, Ren does take Dalish history seriously, but also he likes kids, and he especially likes making kids laugh.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
So he does. Frequently to the infuriation of the
all
heart.
right.
You know, while we're here, let's talk to Fenarel.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlen?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlen.
I'm only supposed to take Meryl.
Tamlen's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
I will not disobey the Keeper.
Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us.
Alright, come along.
Good. Let's go talk to the Keeper.
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Is there something you need?
I want to bring Fenarel with us to the cave.
Fenarel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Meryl at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help, Keeper. If we can find Tamlen, it's worth the risk.
Very well, then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Awesome! Now we can bring Fenriril. One of the cool things about Dragon Age Origins is that if you just look around at all the NPCs and you see one with a name, there's a good chance you can just have a whole ass conversation with them.
Anithara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring, Marin?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlen's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I won't allow that to happen.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
So fun fact, the Valaseline that Ren wears honors Gillenane, because he wanted to be the Hala Keeper. He really liked the Hala, he was very good with them. And, well, no spoilers, but, his destiny goes in a slightly different direction.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlen, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Can I see your crafts, Master Island?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Mr. Island? Whatever. I'm tired and hungry. I've got food in the oven right now. And nothing personal, but as soon as that food is ready, I am absolutely not going to record anymore. Let's see. Dalish gloves rough. That's what I got already. I don't really need the Dalish boots, are not that great. No. Sapphire, blank vellum. What I am looking for... There it is, the Dalish longbow. That's the shit right there. That is the absolute shit. Fuck yeah. And fuck the short bow. Here we go.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You're not Dalish, are you?
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Only the parts where we sacrifice young elves to the gods.
Ha! That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do that.
Oh man, city elves are easy. Let's see. Let's talk to Shaw.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anethara Shaw, it's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlen may be dead.
I shouldn't say just yet.
That's awful. I know how much you and the lad care for each other. It was always my hope that you two... well, let's not dwell on it. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents, Mother Shaw.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the Keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed my father?
Yes, but also city elves, too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night, she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I can't believe I've never heard this tale.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you are older. Perhaps the time has come.
Oh? Where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
So canonically, that is,
I'll get
mostly
on it.
true. In Critfail Club Wolf, his mother lived long enough to also give birth to a half-brother, Yariel. And from there, it's all history. Heirloom necklace, plus 10 spirit resistance. Absolutely useless to me, but thank you. It's the thought that counts, I guess. Alright, so we've done pretty much everything we need to do. The only thing left is to talk to Marilyn, see if we can find Tamlen.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlen, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Let's head out now.
What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The Keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Yeah. Go on, Ren, go get your man. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna pin shot this guy.
Got it.
General, did you break my pinning shot?
Careful!
Useless.
By the gods!
I'm not going down easily!
Man, all ranged team, huh?
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine, why do you ask?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
It's just the exertion.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing serious at all.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Maybe it belongs to the Shemlin who found me.
You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlen. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Careful. I don't like this.
It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlen, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Got it.
Defend yourself! Die, damn you!
I'll get on it. You've bitten off more than you can chew! All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Small flawed ice crystal. That'll come in handy. Because we are going to recruit Shale. You bet your ass we are. Shale is hands down my fucking favorite companion in this game. I mean, well, second to Zevran, I guess. But comparing any companion to Zevran is just kind of unfair. Here we are again. Could possibly go wrong.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlen, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Don't talk like that, you don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
Now's better than later.
Ren is, desperately clinging to hope that Tamlin's okay. He is definitely blaming himself for separating from him, for letting him touch the mirror.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Take that! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? It's over for you! You'll get no mercy from me! Breaking a sweat already? We have to get past these things! I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. Got it. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Delicious free XP. Everyone attack
Very
the
well.
emissary.
For battle!
You won't know what hit you! I'm sorry, am I too
There we go. And let's quickly have a potion.
quick for you? I'll
Yes,
do
of
it.
course. By the gods!
We have to get past these things! Got it.
I wonder if I can talk to Meryl.
Yes?
What do you think happened to Tamlin?
I dread to think of it. If he is as sick as you were, even if the worst has happened, we cannot leave his body unburied.
Ugh, some help you are. I wonder if I could talk to Fenrir.
Let's not waste any time. If Tamlin's alive, he needs us.
Apparently not. Okay, so both of you please try not to trigger this trap. What did I just fucking say? Oh my god. Hey, Duncan.
I'll get on it.
How you doing, buddy?
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenrir. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for her brother, Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlen both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror?
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlen too, I presume.
So it's true. I had the Darkspawn Plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Perhaps there is something to what you say.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlen?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm still alive. He could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlen has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Won't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Why would they take his body? Not to eat it, I hope.
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Very well. Let's go back to the camp.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Oh, Ren definitely blames himself. Tamlin's dead and it's his fucking fault. He's gonna eat that shame.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlen? What did you find of him?
The Grey Warden says we will find nothing.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was lost here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Oh, yeah. Ren's gonna be living with that guilt for pretty much the rest of his life. Seems like a good spot to stop for now. When we return, we'll talk to Harin and Pyvel, and to Duncan and Keeper Marathari. See ya.